Welcome to Expat Tiew Thai. Tiew Thai means travel Thailand, and that's what my friends Peter, Charlie and I are setting out to do in 3 of the southernmost provinces, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Pattalong and Songkhla. We had a blast making these short films. We can't easily travel overseas right now, so let's enjoy Thailand. I'm Nigel, narrator for this series of 6 short videos off the expat beaten track. We staged a welcome at the airport, and now we are ready to head off. Well done, production crew, for finding us comfy songthaew. Today, we have a one-day package bouncing us around the outskirts of Nakhon Si Thammarat. Peter air preps for the pottery class, while Charlie clearly hasn't slept for a week. And there's a cheery thumbs up from me as we get started. First stop, Pottery Pasuk, a welcome coconut and lemon ice drink from Khun Pa. As husband Khun Pan gets ready for the class. You need clay to make a pot, and Pan has the needed clay at the ready. That looks easy enough, I guess, with 40 years of practice. And yes, don't worry, Pan, we are watching and learning fast. So we've got a 7-day course in learning how to make pottery now.
A 7-minute course.
Try not to slice my leg off with this.
Don't kick the clay over.
Right, here we go, Peter. Hands off, Khun Pan. I'm doing just fine on my own. Oh, a lovely finishing caress there. Oh, Peter, that's a bit wobbly, mate. Charlie, get control. Hey, but at least you've woken up. To be fair, whatever it is, it looks good. Sign with a flourish. I'll find a use for that somewhere. And then back in the limo. Next, we visit the Coconut Sugar Making Learning Centre at Mae Tong Pring Coconut Farm. And here's Khun Wee up a tree, and this is Khun Khao showing us how. Wee tells us that the business is growing again after years of struggle, but they still do everything by hand. The coconut nectar is produced directly from flower buds, thus circumventing the need for the actual coconut. That ladder was not made for me, but the view was good. And the fresh coconut juice, very refreshing. Then it was our turn to get thumping away at the syrup. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Good? 30 minutes, 30 nathi. Mind me. I'll be late. 30 minutes of this produces something that looks like that. With all the bubbles gone, we roll our own handmade kanom ko and enjoy the fruits of our endeavour. Time for a quick group picture and a fond farewell to this truly lovely couple. And now onto Suan Kam Sing Farm, home to what have to be the tastiest pink pomelos in the world. Khun Sompit, the owner, tells us how the climate and soil and years cultivating the trees make for the plumpest and juiciest of fruits. That plate soon went. And now for some chocolate dessert at just one more chocolate factory and outlet for a whirlwind 2-hour chocolate making demo from Kun Nut, the owner. First, crack open a cocoa pod. Then on with the gloves. Sift the good roasted beans from the bad. Give the good beans an extra roast for luck. Good old-fashioned crushing. Or if you don't have a day to spare, the machine can do the work for you. Add milk at the required amount and cook. Pour into the mold, then simply enjoy. Watch out, Swiss chocolate. Thai chocolate tastes pretty good too. We are headed for the Ta Pei Canal, or the Thai Amazon. And onto a longtail boat with our guide Kun Tony, who has worked these parts for over 40 years. The Amazon moniker, Tony tells me, is to tempt local tourists into the water. He also explained local initiatives have allowed families to cultivate the area on a 50-50 commercial preservation concept. And the natives seem friendly enough, including this mud skipper. This poor little fellow looks like someone's dinner soon. Throw him back, Peter. We're on our way to plant some saplings into the alluvial mud banks. Charlie is up for a mud bath. Peter gets stuck in too, and that's producer Warreny lending a hand. There goes the first of what one day may be a small mangrove forest. As the sun started to set, we had trouble coaxing the happy mudlarks out of the water. We then headed back for dinner at Pak Poon village, but first found the obligatory tree to jump onto for a quick pose. Then we tucked into a hearty seafood dinner. There's that poor little crab again. One last treat for the day, another longtail boat trip, this time to see the performance of the fireflies. Hard to film on a pitch black night, but quite a spectacle as they flash away, looking for mates in all their bioluminescence. And that was it for day one. Join us next time for a whitewater kayak experience on day 2 of Expat Tiew Thai.